Tuesday morning to you out there. Thank God it's another new day. This is Sport Track on Aloore Radio of your State Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism. Of course, there is a place where you can get all you need to know in the world of sport. Talking about Euro 2020, France out as Mbappe misses penalty in an entertaining class against Switzerland. Of course, goal rush. Tokyo 2020, 61 athletes to fly Team Nigeria flag in Tokyo Olympics. And of course, PNIC inaugurates NOC committee talking about Aisha Buhari Cup. Of course, the wife of the president of their country. So that note, I welcome you to the program this morning. My name is Adedamola Adegoke, sports brother. Starting with Southwest Ace Supermarket Southwest Unity Cup. Holding in Oyo Town. The tournament now reaches round of 16. And here is the fixtures of the tournament. Wednesday 30/6/2021. It's going to be Anifos FC Loyo vs Koso United FC saying 2 p.m. Winners FC with Slug Guitar with Spectrum FC Oyo 4 p.m. and on Thursday it's going to be Leeds FC Aloore vs Elekara FC. The game is scheduled for 2 p.m. Oyo FC vs BC Laka FC 4 p.m. Of course, our own chief of staff in Oyo State will be playing against his team will be playing against Oyo FC. The game is also scheduled for 4 p.m. On Friday, it's going to be John Mayor FC Oyo vs Alatede FC 2 p.m. Superstars is saying vs Mansal FC Oyo 4 p.m. On Saturday, 3rd of July 2021, it's going to be Ajasco FC Oyo vs IB City FC 2 p.m. Rofet Football Association Iwo vs Onet FC Oyo is going to be 4 p.m. Venue of the games is Doba Stadium, Oyo. Just as I received this from the organizers of the tournament, talking about Oyo Football Development Council and of course Isaac Media Concepts. Sport Track on Aloore Radio this morning. The Minister of Youth and Sport, Mr. Sunday Dare, says Team Nigeria will depart for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics in 2 batches with 61 athletes flying the country's flag. The minister made the disclosure on Monday while addressing the plenary meeting with National Sports Federation for the Tokyo 2020 Olympic and Paralympic Games at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium, Abuja. According to the minister, the emergence of COVID-19 pandemic in the first quarter of 2020 affected the organizational structures of both the Olympic and Paralympic Games. This consequently pushed the International Federation IFS to review their international sporting calendar and qualification pathway for athletes in their quest to participate at the games. As of today, Nigeria has qualified 61 athletes across 9 sports for the Olympics and 22 athletes in 4 sports for the Paralympic Games, which are athletics 22, badminton 3, basketball 24. That is the representative at basketball is 24. Canoe sprint games 1, gymnastics 1, roving 1, taekwondo 1, table tennis 1, wrestling 1, which sums up to 61. And for Paralympic Games, we have para athletic 5, powerlifting 10, power roving 1, para table tennis 6, swimming up to 22. That is in total. The minister further said the recent qualification of Nigeria for the women's 400 meters, 100 meters women's, and of course 400 meter women category mixed relays was a significant achievement for the country, while still awaiting the World Athletics WA to ratify the slots in a few days. The ministry, in collaboration with the Nigerian Olympic Committee, has scheduled a 14-day pre-games training camp (PGTC) for the athletes in Kazaro, Japan. This move is to further expose the athletes to adequate preparations ahead of their event, as well as to give them ample time to adjust to the Japanese time zone. It is also strategic to meet the COVID-19 pandemic. This is coming from the Minister of Youth and Sport. Still Tokyo 2020. United States in the mechanic club a staging time of 51.90 seconds to win women's 400 meters hurdles at the final of the US Olympic athletics trial. She broke the world record held by compatriot and Royal Olympic champion Dalal Mohammed's previous mark of 52.16. The 21-year-old who broke her spot at the Tokyo Games seized the lead around the final bench and into the home stretch to win. This season, working with my new coach and just my new support system, it is truly just faith and trusting the process. I could not ask for anything more, said Mike Lyon, who has the same coach as 6-time Olympic gold medalist Eileen Felix. It was just such a long season coming, said Mohammed. It's going to be a battle in Tokyo for sure. Anna Kokore, 23, also booked a ticket to the games, finishing third in 53.70. And it is women football. Oasis Ladies Football Club have been crowned champions of the first Eko Football Queens Championship after defeating Royal Toms Queens 5-4 in the grand finale played at the Agege Stadium yesterday. It was 1-1 at the end of regulation time, and the game went to penalty shootout where the winner was decided. It ended 5-4 in favor of Oasis Ladies. Prince Kasim Eletu Football Club won the top place following a 1-0 victory over Papa Soccer Academy. Kazim Eletu's only goal of the match was scored by Peace Ikeduba. The Eko Football Queens Championship 2021 started 3 weeks ago with 24 amateur clubs in and around Lagos State. The championship also featured Edo-based Steel Fortress Queens, but they crashed out in the group stages. The chairman, Lagos Football Association Barrister Seyi Akinwumi, in his remarks after the final match, praised players and coaches of all the 24 teams for helping to create a profile for women's football in Lagos State. The Eko Football Queens Championship has tremendously enabled the technical department to identify budding talents across all the clubs that can go all the way to represent the state at any national competition and the country if properly nurtured, especially at the time the standard of the Women's Football League is rising higher and higher by the day. We promise to continue to improve the championship year in and out and make a stable and consistent platform to build and develop your talent who want to play serious football. This is coming from the chairman of Lagos State FA Association, talking about Barrister Seyi Akinwumi, the chairman, Lagos Football Association. Still grassroots sport on sport track. The quest to host a successful Asia Buhari Invitational Tournament in Lagos began with the inauguration of the committee by the NFF President and FIFA Council member Amoju Pinnick for a virtual meeting. The virtual meeting had in attendance all local organizing members to show readiness to stage a tournament of repute. According to the FIFA Council member Amoju Pinnick, everyone here is selected based on merit for this national call, and I am confident that you will deliver with utmost efficiency. Pinnick expects periodic reports before the tournament starts and to interface with Lagos State government as the host. The tournament will be yearly, and the LOC is expected to organize a befitting tournament that can stand the test of time sustainably. Barrister Seyi Akewumi, who is the chairman of the committee, will inaugurate different subcommittee that will ensure smooth execution of the tournament. Akewumi appreciated the FIFA Council member for the confidence imposed on the committee and assured him of leading the team right. The committee members include Seyi Akewumi, chairman, last nominee vice chairman Ibrahim Guza, member Aisha Folade, director of organization, Amina Dura, deputy director of organization, Margaret Singh is also a member of that committee, and of course we still have Ayo Omidiran, Umar Baba, Tizo Ezeke, Kemi Erele, Edemola Alajire, Yvonne Mercedemot, Eze Common, Yinka Olagbemiro, Kola Daniel, Ruth David, who happens to be the secretary, and of course Kamal Mohammed, also a member of that committee, talking about Aisha Buhari Invitational Tournament. Track. Straight away to Wimbledon 2021. Solen Stevens produced a complete display to land a soft first round win over two-time champion Petra Kvitova on day one of Wimbledon. The American repeatedly made Kvitova work in the opening set, which she took 6-3 after two breaks of serve. A key moment arrived in game 6 of the second when Kvitova, leading 3-2, scored 4 break points. Stevens ruthlessly broke the set serve in the next game and progressed to the second round with 6-4. Stevens will now play compatriot Kristen Ann, who beat Britain Heather Worston-Late on the opening day. Still tennis this morning, and of course Wimbledon 2021. Two-time champion Aloore makes a welcome comeback in the Wimbledon singles as one of the sporting highlights of the British summer returns on Monday, that is yesterday. The former world number one has not competed in singles at SW19 since 2017 after a series of injuries and the postponement of last year's event because of the coronavirus pandemic. Serbia Novak Djokovic is the favorite to retain his Wimbledon crown and a win a record equaling 20 Grand Slam men's singles title. Romania's Romana Halep, who lifted the women's trophy in 2019, pulled out on Friday with a calf injury. Talking Euro 2020 this morning, and of course the enterprising the performances yesterday. Big one coming up tonight as well. Kylian Mbappe missed the crucial kick as Switzerland beat France on penalties in the Euro 2020 last 16 after a classic European Championship game. The Swiss had been seconds away from elimination during 90 minutes but go through to face Spain after progressing from a major tournament knockout game for the first time since 1938. Aris Severfovski headed the Swedes ahead and they had a penalty save that could have made it 2-0 before Karim Benzema scored twice and Paul Pogba put France 3-1 up with a screamer. Zerafovski headed in his second goal of the game for Switzerland and substitute Mario Garafoglu hammered in the last minute equalizer to send the game to extra time. Mbappe missed a couple of big chances for the world champions in extra time and Oliver Giroud had a header saved in the final minute. PSG's forward Mbappe was the only player to fail to score in the shootout after an excellent Jan Zomale save. Spain has also reached the quarterfinals of Euro 2020 in dramatic fashion by beating Croatia in extra time after an 8-goal thriller. Luis Eriksen's side were rocked when Croatia substitute Meslo Ozil and Mario Pasalavic scored twice in the final 5 minutes to come back from 3-1 down and force the game to extra time. Alvaro Morata silenced his critics when he topped in Spain's fourth goal in extra time. Michael Azabal added a fifth goal 3 minutes later to finally seal off Croatia, who had fought briefly in the highly entertaining last 16 tie. $100 goal rush. Talking about Euro 2020. And of course, tonight is going to be England versus Germany, 5 p.m. Big game. Sweden will slug it out with Ukraine. The game will come up 8 p.m. tonight. Switzerland, Spain have progressed. Talking about Euro 2020. Of course, to the final quarter-final stage of the tournament. Denmark are through as well. Czech, Italy, and of course Belgium. Result of matches played early this morning, talking about Copa America. Uruguay defeated Paraguay 1-0. Bolivia lost to Argentina 4-1. Still Copa America this morning. In Group A, we have Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Chile, and Bolivia. Argentina tops the group with 10 points. Uruguay 7 points. Paraguay 6 points. Chile 5 points. Surprisingly, Bolivia has no points. Bolivia is out. In Group B, we have Brazil with 10 points. Peru with 7 points. Colombia 4 points. Ecuador 3 points. Venezuela 2 points. Venezuela is also out. Talking about Copa America. I'll be riding over the program this morning with some of transfer rumors. Spain defender Sergio Ramos, 35, is assessing approaches he has received from Manchester City, PSG, and Bayern Munich before taking a decision on his future. And of course, our own 3SC talking about Shooting Stars, the manager of Shooting Stars has urged his players not to relent after they are winning. Talking about Aito Cup, which ended 8-0 in favor of 3SC against Technocrats. He's telling them to put more effort, that it's not over, or it is over. Many thanks to the production crew. My name is Adedamola Adegoke. Sports Brother saying continue to do what you know how to do best, and surely you will get there.